Hey guys, I'm back and I'm going to do a face mask with bentonite clay. It's from Redmond and I'm going to use turmeric. I'm going to mix it together with some alkaline water. As you see, I already mixed it. And I only used 3 tablespoons of the bentonite clay and maybe 3-4 shakes of the turmeric. I didn't really measure it on a spoon. I know that turmeric tends to tinge the skin. It leaves like a yellowish residue. I didn't want to put too much. So here I'm slathering it with a brush. It went up my nose. Sorry, I had to see that. So I'm just making a thick layer around. I don't want it on my eyebrow because it gets pretty hard and stiff, and then, I just did my eyebrows. I actually tinted them the day before, so I wanted to stay intact. So just go around all over your face. Yeah, I gotta put some under there. Getting my, time of the month, so I broke out something horrible. I usually know when it's coming because my face breaks out in ridiculously sized pimples. At least a week before it happens. So the countdown begins. It's kind of clumpy. I thought it was going to be a little smoother. I did actually take the lumps out before I added the water, but it's still clumpy. Ooh. Now I look like the Wicked Witch of the West. Or was it Dazed? Not sure. Ooh. Yes, it was getting itchy. And for future reference, you don't have to wait till it's completely dry because bentonite clay does detoxify, brings everything to the surface, and the clay absorbs it, and then it would just like completely dry out your skin. So feeling the tightness and a slight itchiness, it's time to wash it off. So here I was using the witch hazel. It's not a very drying witch hazel. I've tried other witch hazels that I feel almost alcohol based, and as you can see, after washing my face with a rag, hot rag, warm water, I still had residue from the turmeric on my face. So I used a good 3 of these cotton pads, cosmetic pads, to wipe off, make sure the skin is clean. So I'm about to apply a lot of makeup in a little bit. So going in, I felt that was enough. My face felt a little bit aggravated, so now we're going to use the Moisture Cream Tea face mask. Now I love these masks. I don't know about you. I know they have these new masks that have no liquid or anything, but I'm old school. I gotta feel like there's product on there. The minute I put this on my face, I felt instant soothness. And these masks are pretty cheap. I bought them wholesale, so I only paid like $1 for each of them. You could get these at any wholesale beauty supply. Leave it on for 15 minutes. It's been 15 minutes, take it off. It's still soaking wet, so you gotta let all that good stuff finish absorbing. So I did speed it up because I didn't want to take forever and a day on this video, and I hate having to watch videos that are unnecessarily long. Like, I get the point. So here I'm going in with the NYX pore filler, my best friend, because I have pits on my face that are pretty deep in my opinion. Other people say they don't notice it, but when you have them, you definitely notice them. So I fill it in. And also you want to even out, so to minimize the pores on the rest of your face, not just on your problem areas. So I'm sorry that my face is not continuously in the camera and the lighting keeps brightening up the closer I get to the camera. But I needed to see closely what I was doing. I do wear glasses. I probably should get contacts, but what can I say? Old school, old school. I have designer contacts that I barely wear. I mean, I paid like $100 for them and barely wear them. They look beautiful, but I always forget to put them on. I just feel that it's just a little too much. I use them for special occasions when I want to be extra. So here I'm using the green Pro Concealer. This helps erase to a great degree marks, really dark spots, and pimples and acne that you might have raised on your face. So just dab it anywhere that you feel it might show through after you put on your foundation. I would have took the time to put the red one, which is for like the freckles, so my freckles wouldn't show through. But I feel this is good enough, and there's not no real reason to hide my freckles. Here we go. So now you blend that in. Dab, dab, dab. You don't want to swipe, because it's just gonna remove the product off the spot. So just lightly dab until you feel it's smudged out enough, and you're gonna look like Fiona from Shrek for a little bit until you put on your concealer and your foundation. So I'm going in with that. Almost done. Oh my goodness, my camera just keeps brightening up. So yep, almost done. Gotta be patient with this stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna fix my eyebrows a little bit. And I said I tinted them earlier, but you know, to give them a more pronounced look and fill in whatever gaps. I tinted them, but I didn't fill them in. It was just to darken my actual eyebrow a little bit. My natural hairs are actually very light. Like my natural lashes are on the, I would say, dirty blonde side. And my natural eyebrow is actually on the dirty blonde as well. And don't be fooled by my hair. I actually dyed it this dark, a chocolate brown, but the longer I lay in the sun, my hair gets what they call sun bleached. Alright. You don't want to look like Oscar, look grouchy either, you know? I don't know what I was thinking or looking for. There we go. So here I'm going to sharpen. You know, go around to give it a more clean look on the eyebrow, so it don't look so fuzzy. I make a lot of faces when I do stuff, and it's really funny to look back at myself. I'm like, why do I make so many faces? I definitely am my father's daughter. My father used to make a lot of faces too. I purse my lips a lot, even though I don't have much lip to begin with. It just looks even funnier. It's okay though. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna going on my mustache. It tends to have a shadow even after waxing it. So now we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Poreless Matte Foundation. So just dab it everywhere you need it. And the reason I put so much of this is not high coverage, but it does help minimize the pores, and it's non-greasy, so that's what I like about it, because my face is naturally greasy. Just in the light. Sorry guys. Sorry for being such an amateur. But yeah, going in. I'll give you my chin, my double chin. Now we're gonna blend that sucker in. Dab, dab, dab. As you can see, it has covered up a lot of the dark spots. I mean, the raised acne is not going to go anywhere, like, let's be real. But it does conceal the redness of it, and the pore filler kind of smooths out whatever rough patch you might have on top of that pimple. For instance, I had one on my cheek that was kind of scabby, but it didn't show through after putting the Green Pro Concealer. There I go again, looking in the mirror. This light is acting funny. Totally whitewashing my whole face. It's okay, but you guys are gonna see the final result. I get little peeks of it. I also did some eyelash extensions. I decided to go a little cheaper this time, so I went to one of these places where they do your eyebrows, and I tinted my eyebrows and added some extensions. They don't last as long as the ones, the individual. So these weren't individual lashes. They were more like 3 or 4 lashes per extension, and because of that, and the glue used, they come out much quicker. So I was taking advantage of this whole pretty eyelash look to give you guys this fall look that I have for you guys. And so far, so good. Now we're gonna go in with the highlight. It's the Pro Concealer in Creamy Beige. And yes, honey, just, you know, go ham. You're gonna blend all of that out. Go down the nose a little bit. Where else should I put this? All right, on the sides. Now you just tab that in, don't want to swipe. Dab it out into your temples. Make sure that you blend all that out really well. The Pro Concealer is a little bit more greasy, and this is my Jennifer Bradley. This is definitely more high coverage. So I go into the spots that I feel are still peeking through, as far as the acne or my acne scars. So I go in, or whatever area that you feel needs more blending in. There we go. Continue to dab, dab, dab. So just continue dabbing until everything is set in and you feel everything looks even. And don't forget your neck, because you don't want to have harsh color separation from your neck to your chin or your face. So definitely blending is key. Now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, which is for eyelid primer, excuse me. And I like this because it is really full coverage. And I have a lot of dark freckles on my eyelids. And sometimes they seep through depending on the color of the eyeshadow. So it ends up looking spotty. So I like this eyelid primer because it really does cover whatever spots or blemishes I might have on my eyelid, which gives a more pronounced color show through when I put the eyeshadows on. So for my eyeshadow look, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette in Prism, which is this one, the Prism palette. Okay, now the color I'm going in with is called Parallel, which is like a cocoa brown. It looks like a cocoa brown instead of a cocoa brown. And I really love this palette. On top that it's really pretty palette with the felt cover and the gold metallic print. I love it. It's super cute. So I'm using that as a base. And I really like this palette. The colors are very pigmented and you don't really need to pick up a lot of product. So you do that to both your eyes. So I went in with 2 browns for this. So I started with the Parallel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Make sure it's even. Yeah, I don't look crooked. Excuse my lighting. So now I'm gonna go in with Cali Chic by Beauty Creations in the color Laguna. And Laguna is slightly darker. This is more of a milk chocolate brown, I would say. And this is very pigmented. I would say this is way more pigmented than the Anastasia Beverly Hills by far. Like, I underestimated the pickup on this color, and it was a lot darker than what I thought it was because I was comparing it to the Prism palette. Now I'm gonna go in with Sphere, but before that I have to, because I put such a dark color as a base, I need to do a cut crease. So I'm going to use the Pro Concealer in Creamy Beige, and I'm going to create the cut crease with that first. And you want to do that or else the lighter color is just going to be washed out, and you don't want it to look washed out. You want the color to show through. So I'm going in and creating a cut crease. And you're going to do that to both eyes. So you need to go halfway because, and it's okay if you have a harsh end to your cut crease because you're going to blend that out with the color anyway. Now Sphere is a very light yellow. It's kind of like a canary yellow, I would say, to describe it. But for you ladies that own the palette, you can see for yourself. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'm done with that. I'm gonna let it dry a little because it was a bit liquidy. I'm gonna adjust it. I'm just blending in the brown a little more. I'm listening to my music. I can't work without it, so. But can't use it. At least not on YouTube. Not the music I listen to, at least. I'm going in with the color Sphere from the Prism palette, Anastasia Beverly Hills. And because of the brightness right now and my lighting is so messing with me right now, you're not really seeing the pigment. There you see it a little. Now I'm gonna go in with Cali Chic in Malibu. So I went over Sphere with Malibu because I felt that Sphere was a little bit too pastel looking. But it did create a great base for Malibu. Malibu was more of a golden yellow, which brought out the color a whole lot more. So it was close in color, just a different texture in eyeshadow because it was more of a glittery color. So yeah, I went back in a little bit with Parallel to kind of blend in the yellow with the brown I already added. I don't want it to look too harsh. You don't want to see where one color starts and the other one begins. You want it to look like it's uniformly gradient. So now I'm gonna go in with Pyramid. Now Pyramid is a very gold tinfoil type color. It's very, very pretty. It looks like gold. So I added that to the inner corners of my eye and at the corners of my waterline. It's already looking put together. Alright. Love it. Now I'm gonna highlight on it. And yes, I'm gonna use Manhattan Beach to highlight. This is also on my website at bellasofthebronx.com along with the Cali Chic palette. As you can see, the Cali Chic palette is very pigmented and the colors are great. And they're very appropriate for this fall weather. So you can create any look for this fall weather with the Cali Chic palette. It's a lot of browns, golds, and bronzes and oranges in there. Alright, so I was adjusting the light again because it was really messing with me. My bad. So now I'm going to continue on in. that away. And yes, Cali Chic, get your palette at Bellasofthebronx.com. Now I'm going to go in with my liquid eyeliner to give it the final touch. Don't need to do the lashes because, you know, they're fakies. I mean, I did go in a little bit with some mascara. I did have a little bit of fallout on the top of my lashes, and I didn't want that showing through, so I went over on top a little bit. But surprisingly, after I washed my face, they were still intact, the lashes. Almost done here. All right, wow, I'm done. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Yes, I'm gonna change my shirt. You know, I gotta dress up the eyes, baby. Dress up the eyes. Ow. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Next week, I'll be posting another video. Oh yeah, and check out Unicorn Eyewear. This is where I got these hot shades from. And you get 20% off with my coupon code Unicorn20. So check them out. And I'll be seeing you guys next week. All right now. I'm feeling myself. That's right, that's right. Ow. I was jamming. I wear my sunglasses at night. That's right. I'm feeling myself. I can't. I'm too much. That's right, honey. Work it. Get this look up.